What's going on, guys? Phu Quoc versus Langkawi. In this video, we're going to be doing another versus Phu Quoc versus Langkawi, and let's find out which one wins your holiday. Let's go. In this video, I'll be comparing Phu Quoc Island in Vietnam. And Langkawi Island in Malaysia. I'll give you some general prices for hotels and Airbnbs, and so you can have an idea which one will probably be better for you as far as your budget. Also talk about transportation, the best way to get around both of these beautiful islands. Also show you some of the beautiful beaches that they have in both of these islands and find out which one compared to and which one has the best beaches. Activities. When you're on the island, end of the day, you're not going to be sitting on the beach all day. You want some things to do. So I'm going to give you some of the top things to do on both of these islands, and then you could choose for yourself to figure out which one is your speed. Stay to the end of the video, so by the end of the video you're going to have enough information for you to make a decision and figure out where you want to go. So let's dive into it. So in Phu Quoc Island, a really nice 4-star can run you about $50 to $60 per night. That's generally all around season. But in the off-peak season, where it'd be a little bit more rain and stuff like that, you can go as little as $35 to $40. So it depends. Again, depends on the area of the island. Like saying north is pretty expensive, and so is the south. I'll always recommend maybe in the middle of the island, which is always great in my opinion, because then you can literally navigate around the island. Airbnb is a little bit more expensive. They're going to run you between $40 to $70 per night. And it's going to be you're going to have private hosts, but you can go on hotel.com, trip.com, and booking.com, and you can rent apartments for like hotel sites. I would recommend that. But again, too, if you're going for a longer period of time, let's say you're going for months and you're just a digital nomad and you want to spend months at the island, I would say reach out directly to private landlords and you can get way better deals. But as far as Phu Quoc, I would say, let's say you have a week, I would say do a mix of hotel, like get a resort like in the middle of the island, then get like a apart hotel. The great thing about Phu Quoc is they've really done it up, so there's a lot of really new apartments that look amazing, especially in Sunset Town, which is the south of the island. I stayed in a hotel apartment, which is absolutely beautiful balcony overseeing the night show, and it ran me like $60 to $80 per night. But again, too, it gives you flexibility if you want to cook, make your own breakfast, so on and so forth. But also a great thing about these apartments in Phu Quoc, you can come in and out as you please. You have your own entrance. You don't have to really go through the reception and stuff like that. We had a side entrance, and we just have a key, and you go in and out as you please. So for Phu Quoc, I would recommend getting an apart hotel or Airbnb. Langkawi is a little bit more expensive. Hotels are going to run you more between $50 to $100. I stayed in a Novotel in the south of the island, and that run me about $75 to $80 per day, per night. But it depends on the star rating, and if you get a more known hotel name, it's going to be more expensive, and depend on the region or the area of where you're staying. In the south is a lot more expensive because that's the most bubbly and more nicer area in the sense where there's lots of things to do, so that's a prime location, so it's going to be a lot more expensive. So if you're in Langkawi, I would recommend, if you want a cheaper stay, be middle or up north of the island. So hotels will range you between $50 to $100, so you can see it's a lot more expensive than Phu Quoc. Airbnb is on average, after looking, they're coming up between $40 to $90 per night, all depends. But again, like I said, Phu Quoc is going to give you a lot better quality apartments, so you're going to get a brand new apartments, where Langkawi is going to be hit or miss. So when staying in Langkawi, I would recommend staying in a resort or a hotel. That's just my opinion, but again, it's up to you and how you feeling. Like I said, if you want to cook, so on and so forth, then get an apartment or Airbnb. To summarize these two, Phu Quoc, it'll be obviously a lot more budget friendly overall, so you got a little cheaper prices. And as far as Airbnb as a part hotels, you're gonna have way more options. But Langkawi is gonna offer you more polished, more resort style, more of a vibe as far as more boutique hotels and just more options in the sense. Now, getting around this island, I absolutely loved getting around both these islands. I absolutely love both of these islands, and I made the absolute best decision for both of these islands, and that decision was renting a scooter. So that's be my number one thing to recommend you guys: rent a scooter. Then you go back, oh Phil, whoa, so many accidents in Asia, Southeast Asia. The highest death rates come from scooters. Yes, absolutely fact. But again, depending where you are. Great thing about Phu Quoc and Langkawi, it's very calm, guys. Very calm. So even you're a beginner or you just ridden a scooter once or twice, it's absolutely calm. There's only a couple of parts in the town where it's going to be a little bit chaotic and a little bit rushed. And again, as long as you're staying outside of rush hour, you're good. There's not Phu Quoc. There's not a lot of traffic depending on the little towns that you go in there, but not a lot of traffic. Not anything chaotic like riding a scooter in the cities. Langkawi is super chilled as well, super easy to get around. Yeah, super easy to get around, and it's just super easy to navigate. Again, make sure you have your phone and you got eSIM. Guys, if you need info about eSIMs, you've never used the eSIM before, I always recommend check out my other videos. Or let me know in the comments if you want me to do a video about strictly eSIMs. eSIMs is the absolute way forward. Before, I used to get SIM cards. Like, for instance, if I go to Thailand, as soon as I land in Thailand, I would go to the shop, either get in the airport or wait till I get to the hotel, then go to the shop and get an SIM card, and I'd flip it in my phone because my phone's open. But never again. eSIM, guys, the best way. And the thing with the eSIM, you can literally get regions. So for instance, if you're going to Asia, this is not a sponsored video, by the way, guys. No eSIM company sponsors me. I'm just trying to help you out and save you guys time. Get an eSIM and just be like Southeast Asia, and they literally will cover most Southeast Asian countries. You get a credit limit and Wi-Fi, boom, done. So imagine when you land in a country, you have Wi-Fi instantly. Let's say you want to get an Uber, you want to contact a friend, you want to contact a taxi pickup driver, whatever it may be. You always need instant access to Wi-Fi or the internet. And a lot of times, some of the airports obviously have Wi-Fi, but some of the Wi-Fi sometimes is janky, so you might not even connect to it. But anyway, there's kind of a huge pricing range when it comes to a little difference with renting scooters in these two islands. One is significantly more expensive. Phu Quoc is really affordable. So like I said, I rented it, and I 100% recommend any foreigner to rent a scooter. Easy way to get around. You can go check out some of the most exclusive beaches off the beaten track, and you get there by scooter. The island's actually pretty big, from south to north, so it take you an hour plus. So again, too, when it's not raining, it'll be just a beautiful drive, a beautiful ride. Scooter per day, depending on the CC, the engine size, or so on and so forth, you can get scooters from $4 to $6 per day, or from 4 all the way to 10. So all depends on the scooter size, automatic or whatever it be. I got like because I'm a bigger guy, I got a pretty bigger one, faster one. Well, not too fast, but it was like, I don't know, it was cool. But bigger because for me and my friend, 2 helmets, and it ran me about $10 a day. Be warned, guys, in Phu Quoc, a lot of people don't speak English, especially when it comes to the scooter rental companies. One, make sure you have insurance. Back home, insurance, wherever country you're coming from, have insurance anyway. That's 1. 2, because these companies are not going to give you insurance. So also make sure you get a helmet and ride carefully, obviously. But could organize it via either your hotel or the apartment you're staying. They generally will know people and organize before. I organized it through the apartment hotel in Sunset Town, and they hooked me up with someone. But again, too, I'm glad that she did, because the guy did not spoke zero English and gave me the scooter with the front tire flat, and he was Google translating, going, "Hey, can you put air in the tire?" So it's absolutely stupid shit. So don't expect to have amazing customer service. Langkawi, different story. Malaysia, pretty much everyone speaks English. You're going to speak a wide range of English. Everywhere's going to speak English. The scooter company, I talked to 2 scooter rental places. Both of them spoke English perfectly. I ended up going with one that was right next to my hotel. Well, not next to it. It was like 5 minute drive. So he was like, look, I'll come pick you up. You got to sign the documents, put the down payment, and you could just take the scooter. So that was it. So I had it and just bring it back whatever days it was. It was a little bit more expensive. You're looking at 9 to 12, even 9 to 15, depending. Obviously, they're always going to upsell you. He wanted to upsell me. You're a big guy. Get the bigger one. So with the bigger one was running me about $15 a day or something like that. So I was like, nah, I'm good. I'll get the $12 one. I think it even went up to $20. I don't know. But again, just know you don't have to get big one. You just want to get something to get you from A to B. And you're looking at about $10 to $12 per day. Now, remember, guys, when you rented in Langkawi a scooter, you have to have a down payment. It's going to be cash. They generally just take cash. They do not take our bank details or anything. Generally, they're doing it cash. So have some cash at hand because they're going to ask for down payments. Now, once you bring the bike back, you get your, you know what I mean, your down payment back. As long as you didn't crash the bike, obviously. My suggestion to you guys is do not get a brand new bike, because obviously get an older one that's got a little bit of scratches in it, and make sure you got scratches, not new, so you know. So just in case you scratch, you might fall a little bit, whatever. They're gonna be generally cool. If you got a brand new one, then you end up scratching it, it's gonna be very visible, and they're gonna charge you arm and a leg. I'm just saying. Oh, by the way, to go back a little bit, I forgot to say, in Phu Quoc, I did not need a down payment. I did not need a deposit. I literally just gave him the money for the days. And he was all right. He just asked for my driver license. Oh, guys, you need a driver license for both. Driver license for both these countries. But Phu Quoc, you don't need a down payment. But Langkawi, you do need a deposit. Sorry, I keep saying down payment. I mean deposit. You don't need a deposit in Phu Quoc. I did not need one. Just paid for the amount of days. Langkawi, I needed to pay for the amount of days and also a deposit, which I picked up after I dropped the scooter. Summarize both these places. Phu Quoc wins obviously on cost because it's a lot cheaper, but Langkawi wins overall because it's a lot more easier. Everyone speaks English, so it's easy to talk, figure out the price, everything, and also it's just better service. You're just gonna get better customer service. The tires are pumped up, the bikes are fairly new, they washed, everything, so it's a better availability and service all in all. Beaches, one of my favorite things. If you know me, if you following the channel by now, or you just come new to the channel, go check out some of my other videos. I love beaches. I love beaches. Born next to a beach, love beaches. So most of my trips, I like it. There has to be some kind of beach involved. So this is great because both these islands have amazing beaches, absolute stunning, beautiful beaches. But comparing the two, there's a huge line to draw in the sand, and I'll tell you why. Firstly, Phu Quoc. Phu Quoc has some beautiful beaches, especially Phu Quoc. I have to look at it because I can't pronounce this motherfucker. Phu Quoc and Quoc Beach, both absolutely beautiful. Turquoise water, very clear water, fewer crowds. Phu Quoc beaches are known for its natural beauties, quiet. You literally can find some beautiful ones. But again, too, depending on the season, some get super packed. Like for instance, I went to one where it was like near a resort. You had to drive into like a big ass resort type place. It was dope, beautiful, beautiful white sand, beautiful water. But here, you know what? I'm gonna talk about the draw in the line. I'm gonna draw the line in the sand. I don't know if that's how the saying goes, but anyway, in the end of this, so just wait. Whereas you got Langkawi. Langkawi has a loop for me. You know what? I'm just gonna be honest. Fuck it. Langkawi, literally, I found the most beautiful beach in all of Southeast Asia. It was absolutely stunning. The water was stunning. It was calm, beautiful scenery, dope people. You can eat on the beach. It was quiet. All in all, it was, for me, as far as beaches, it was the most memorable beach day. And I went there. Basically, that beach was Tangwa War. It's literally north peak of the islands, the north part, the northest you can get of the island. It's near, the only bad thing, it's near luxury resorts, but this particular beach is not connected to a resort, which makes it even amazing. So you can literally drive up to it, ride up to it, and just walk to the beach. You don't have to pay to get into a resort, none of that. You're gonna pass a lot of resorts along the way, but this one is it's free. You don't have to pay to use the beach. That's one, but obviously you have to pay to use a beach chair, which I always get when I'm in Southeast Asia. But absolutely amazing, dope. You can also do some water sports there. But as far as scenery, it was absolutely beautiful. It was the most peaceful day, and it was so bad that I went out my way to go there again twice. So I'm just saying, beautiful. So there's another one in Patois, Shenang. It's lively. It's more of a lively scene. There's a lot of stuff doing, beach bars and stuff like that around there. That was okay. But for me, Tangwa it wasn't even close. That was the most beautiful beach. So beautiful because not only that, it's this dramatic scenery. You can see the beautiful cliff mountains in the background with the rainforest on top of it. It's like Thailand mixed with like it's just absolutely beautiful. It's like if you want to get a postcard, boom, right there. This particular beach for me. But now this is where the line comes drawn in the sand. Now, realistically, water-wise, sand-wise, pure sand, like kind of like the Caribbean, Phu Quoc initially technically have better beaches, but Langkawi completely cleans it out because, no pun intended, cleans it out because Langkawi is way cleaner. The beaches are absolutely just cleaner, guys. Just flipping cleaner. One thing that I found alarming was Phu Quoc was for such a beautiful island. Now, again, I don't want to talk about history because, again, we dive into this rabbit hole, but I kind of understand it. The locals are just kind of giving up because there's so much tourists, so much investment, foreign investments and shit like that. They're trying to change like the beautiful island that's in Vietnam to look like something out of Europe. It's fucking crazy. But the beaches are absolutely dirty, guys. And apparently, talking to locals, I went to some clean beaches. There's some beaches that's just so fucking dirty, it's crazy. Like you picking things out the water. Whereas Langkawi, beautiful beaches. Didn't go to one dirty beach. So that's my saying. That's the line I have to draw. If I have to compare these two, yes, technically Phu Quoc has the beautiful more island beaches, but Langkawi absolutely wins this and dominates this because it's clean and all around just everything. Things to do. So let's say you have a week. So I just want to, obviously we could base this out about 2 weeks, 1 month, whatever. Let's just say a week. And you want to have an itinerary. One thing about, islands and beaches, obviously, there's other things you want to be able to have other things to do, right? Just sit on the beach all day. I mean, who wants to sit? I mean, I do, but if I'm on the island for 7 days, I mean, I'm gonna sit on the island, but I'm gonna sit on the beach majority of the time. But again, in the evening I want to do shit, in the afternoon I want to do shit, in the morning I want to do shit. So it all depends, right? So let's talk about a couple of things to do on these two beautiful islands. Phu Quoc. The highlights of Phu Quoc, honestly, is the cable car to Hon Thom. Actually, this has one of the biggest cable cars in all of the world, like distance-wise and shit like that. It's absolutely stunning, beautiful, so you have to do it. It's in the south. It's in Sunset Town, so you definitely got to do that. And snorkeling and going to the Starfish Beach. Starfish Beach, they can't make this up. It's called Starfish Beach because there's loads of fucking starfishes everywhere, literally everywhere. Which is weird because it looks cool, but I go to the beach to swim. I ain't swimming around all them starfishes. It's just fucking weird, but it is beautiful. But the great thing that really stands out here is snorkeling because the waters are so clear, and if you're a snorkeling fan, Phu Quoc really highlights the snorkeling because you can see so much fish because the water is really clear if there's not trash. Then you got night markets, and it's more relaxed. Loads of nice night markets. It's a night place because the Vietnamese love being out at night. So there's lots of coffee places, beach clubs, but it's not like booming nightlife. It's more chilled nightlife. So you go to like a beach club, and they're doing food. Then they have entertainment where they have a lot of fire shows. They have lots of fire shows, guys. So you just have fire shows with a DJ, boom, 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 to like 11, 12, and pretty much that's it. It's done. So it's not like after-hour sports. If you want some after-hour sports, you got to get your drinks and go back to your place and do some after-hour stuff. It's more of a chilled, slow-paced. Phu Quoc is more chilled and slow-paced vibes to be honest. Whereas Langkawi, the highlights of Langkawi, again to they got Sky Cable car by the SkyBridge, where you can go to SkyBridge. It's all the way in the mountains. You can see an amazing view of Langkawi, see the rainforest and shit like that. It's north of the island. Yeah, north. What is this? South, northwest of the island. Beautiful, beautiful. You definitely got to do it, and it's like a whole. It's actually a beautiful route to go see as well. It was really nice scenery to get there. It's all in the mountains. Then when you get there, it's like a whole complex type things, like a village type thing. So you can eat there. There's dessert. There's things to do. There's a 3D museum. There's 3D water thingy. Then you can get on the cable car. Again, guys, quick note, guys, if you're doing the Sky Cab and SkyBridge, you have to get a ticket. You can get it online or you get it when you get there. I got it when I get there, and there's packages. There's packages of everything. Remember, these countries, they're always upselling everything. So they'll give you a package, then you go there, then you can't go to the SkyBridge. So you have to get a package for every fucking thing, right? Which meaning, and you have to ask, can I get into everything? Obviously, it'd be a lot more expensive, but hey, still, you got to go see it. Definitely go island hopping. That's one thing about Langkawi, where it's located. You can do some day trips and go island hopping. Some beautiful islands. I absolutely love Malaysia. Absolutely love it. Wait, I'm going to keep the best thing for last as far as highlights for Langkawi. So, wait. Beaches. Great thing about Langkawi, too, it's more livelier. So there's actually a lot more things to do. There's, like you say, if you're south of the island, there's more like clubs. It's actually a place where you go to clubs. There's a couple of, I won't say rooftop bars because it's not. It's like 2 floors. So like there's bars. It's a nice little town. There's malls. So it's more of a vibe, especially in the south. Like I said, Langkawi is it's better because there's all kinds of vibes. You can do like your fire show, have some beers, but you can also go to bars, listen to some music. So there's lots of things to do. Get a massage at 12 at night, like I did. Amazing. So there's lots of it's more generally more stuff to do. Whereas in Phu Quoc, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock is over. That's it. Only thing you can do is eat. So the best thing and the best highlight as far, well, let me take that back. It's not the best highlight. I just want to say as far as the highlights of things to do, shopping, guys. This is a duty-free shopping island, meaning you don't pay taxes or duty-free. So if you need to buy lots of shit, doing it in Langkawi is better. When you get to the airport, they're not taxing you, none of that stuff, right? So you're going to get a lot of good deals here. A lot of people that come to Asia literally go to Langkawi just to shop because of the duty free. A lot of people all over Asia go to Langkawi to shop. So that's a big thing. So if you're shopping in general, for me, guys, Southeast Asia, period, Malaysia is the best for shopping. I'm talking about clothes, everything, man, everything. Maybe outside of jewelry, but it's absolutely amazing. I can't wait to go back to Malaysia. I'm gonna take an empty suitcase, just suitcase, just for shopping. So, which of these islands is best for you? So, for instance, if you are couples, solo traveler, families, nature lovers, so on and so forth, I'm gonna break it down in a sense. Phu Quoc is good for couples. Very romantic, lots of romantic places. There's a kiss bridge and shit like that. It's very Venice-like, Rome-like, quiet beaches. So it's a great way exploring to go together. So it's amazing for couples. We had an amazing time, so I'll say couples. Also solo because if you're a budget traveler, you want to go on a budget, you can really have a really nice budget on a solo travel there. And also it's very safe and friendly, so you'll be great as far as solo traveler. The only thing is at night you don't have a lot of things to do. It's not a lot of mixing, so there's not too many clubs. There's some beach clubs here and there, but there's not a lot, I'll be honest with you. And the only way you're gonna find some night stuff at night to do is in the middle of the island. That's it. North, nope. South, nope. And great for like nature lovers, people that want the simple life over luxury, right? So Phuket will do that for you. For your nature lovers, I would say Phu Quoc. Again, obviously it's families too, Phu Quoc, but it's not as navigation friendly. It's nice depending. I would say family wise, south of the island in Sunset Town is great for families. That's about it. So there's some stuff to do for kids. I'm sorry, Norfolk Island as well, because there's kind of like their Disney World. There's this world, that world. So yeah, I'll say north and south of the island. Mainly north, actually, for families and kids. But you have to remember it's going to be very expensive. So if you family trip, definitely stay north of the island. Langkawi, I would say Langkawi is more family oriented, more. But again, too, if you just want to like a family resort, go to Phu Quoc. There's many family resort places, and you could just chill and not do nothing else. But Langkawi is better like family, as far as family activities. You want to do stuff in the daytime, night. You know what I'm saying? Move around, do tours. Langkawi is for. So family is also for groups of friends. You want to go, boy trip, girls trip. Langkawi is amazing because you could do things. There's lots of things to do, fun things in the daytime and things to do at night. So it makes it great for solo groups, or travelers. You know what I mean? It's perfect for you. Travelers like me, that's looking for balance, a mix of nature, mixed of modern comfort, beaches, things to do at night. That's me. That's my type of traveler. I am as a traveler. So if you are a traveler like that, it's also amazing for you. And everyone says honeymoon island because generally a lot of people go there to get married or for their honeymoons and shit like that in Langkawi, which is amazing. But it's not everywhere, right? So you can still go there and have amazing time on your own with a group of friends and all that stuff. And it's absolutely safe, guys, for men, women, all that stuff. It's an amazingly safe island. That's another great plus. So before I end this video, I just want to talk a little bit about what these islands are really known for, in a sense, just generally a little small snippet. They're obviously known for many amazing things, but just a general small snippet. Phu Quoc is known for, its white sands, pepper farms. They love the pepper. I was wondering why a lot of things are so spicy there, but pepper, they got really good pepper farms. Fish sauce production, produce a lot of fish sauce. So all the fish sauce coming from Asia comes from the island, generally from Vietnam. And it's a laid back island vibe. So it's really laid back island. So if you're laid back and you want an island vibe, just chilled, Phu Quoc is for you. It's also too, I don't know whose idea was this, but I guess the government, but they wanted to bring Europe to Vietnam. So some places, especially in the south, Sunset Town looks absolutely like Italy in Vietnam, which is weird and stupid at the same time. If I'm going to Vietnam, to go to Vietnam, not to go to Italy. It's weird. Whereas Langkawi is known for its luxury resorts, massive resorts, because a lot of honeymooners, people getting married and shit, family vacations. It's also known for its famous SkyBridge, like I told you about, as far as things to do. It's in the north of the island where you gotta take the sky cab all the way up there. Also, UNESCO Geo Park, absolutely beautiful Geo Park. I mean, just the waters are kept really calm and clean. The nature, it's beautiful, man. There's so many parks. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful island. And also, it's duty-free shopping. People come from all over the world to go shopping there. So if you're going to Langkawi, guys, make sure you take an extra bag. Obviously, look, guys, if you have 2 weeks, that would be the perfect scenario, because then you can go 1 week here and 1 week there. That would be literally the perfect scenario. But again, too, a lot of people can't afford that, and a lot of people don't have that much time. So maybe you have 1 week and you're trying to decide. Phu Quoc, best for couples, solo travels, on the budget, that want more quiet and an unplugged kind of a getaway. Peace, some things to do, but not really like, so much activities, not out and about at night. Whereas Langkawi is really, so dichotomy, it's really good for families because loads of families there. It's really safe, dope things to do, but also great for groups, solo travelers, and travelers who want a variety like myself, that want some nightlife, polished tourism where you got some nice fancy places to stay and it's more easy to navigate. There's things to do, easy to talk and communicate. So it's great for you if you have that week. Again, too, as far as cost wise, Phu Quoc is going to be slightly cheaper than Langkawi, but again, to all around experience, I would lean to Langkawi. So in conclusion, guys, literally, it's what you want from this getaway, right? Probably also how long you have, what you're in seek of, and if you either want a calm, chilled, or you want an all-round experience, this is what you should choose. Now, if you ask me and say, look, Phil, you got 1 week, you can only pick one, what would you pick? Where would you pick? Absolutely, I would pick Langkawi. Langkawi would win. It's just a better vibe, more things to do, easy to navigate, easy to communicate, easy to get around, better food, people super dope. I mean, people super dope in Vietnam as well, but again, people in Malaysia are way nicer. It's just, I'm sorry. My Vietnamese people love y'all, but Malaysia's a lot nicer. So I definitely 100% would lean. It wouldn't even be close. I would lean to Langkawi. Sorry guys in Vietnam, but it'll be Langkawi for me. So again, this doesn't mean, or I am not saying you should not go to Phu Quoc. Check it out. If you're closer to Vietnam, you 100% have to go to Phu Quoc. If you're in Vietnam, you touch down in Vietnam, you have to 100% visit Phu Quoc. Same thing with Malaysia. If you're anywhere near Malaysia, if you're in Thailand, because actually Langkawi is north of Malaysia and it's actually close to Thailand. You could fly from Thailand straight to Langkawi. Guys, absolutely do that. You have to see this beautiful island. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you want me to do a comparison between Langkawi and Phuket, or Phu Quoc versus Phuket in Thailand. But anyway, also let me know if you want me to do any other comparisons in the comments. Let me know if you've been to these two places and what you preferred and why in the comments, please. So I hope you enjoyed the video and you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell. Or you could do it, hit that like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell. Either way, whatever way you want to do it, just support the channel. Till next time, guys. Peace.